I think for the first $1 million, in general, it is just go sell some stuff. And I know that this is not popular. Everybody wants to say like, oh no, you need to be like values first. If you're being honest, talking to an entrepreneur and everybody's just hanging out, there's no cameras running or anything like that. Because I remember this happened to me at one of my businesses. We were growing, we were scaling really, really well. And I was talking about the goals that we were going to do. A young woman who's working for us, very sincere, cared deeply about the company and our customers. And she came to me and she said, this is great, this is inspiring, but like, why are we doing this? Like, what's the greater purpose? Like, what's our greater mission? And what I wanted to say in that moment was, well, we're doing this so that we can make money. I can give some of it to you and we can all eat food. Because in the beginning, in the early days of the business, that's why we do it. Most of us started our companies because we needed money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money!
So that we could eat food and provide shelter. In the beginning, that's what it is and that's enough. But if that's all it ever is, that's a problem. You won't scale. You will not aggregate the right talent. They're not motivated by that. Like, I knew that young woman, I couldn't say that. It was what I was feeling at the time, but I couldn't say that to her because that wasn't gonna be good enough for her and I would have lost that person. So what I had to say is, you just asked me a really great question. I don't have a really great answer. Can I get back to you on that?
I do not know that answer right now, but I will do everything in my power to get that information for you. Please hold.
And so I think when you get to the point where there are people on your team who need to be motivated by more than just money and survival, which is for a founding team, what's our mission? Don't die. Don't go out of business. And typically that's going to happen at between about $500,000 and $1 million. Prior to that, you're still really not sure what business you're in. You know, you're still pivoting, you're still trying different stuff. The only thing that you need to be focused on is, I want to deliver for these people who are giving me money. I want to deliver value for them. And our greater purpose, we're going to figure out what that is as we go along. Usually it's not going to happen until you just haven't sold enough stuff to enough people to really honestly know what that is until you're at about $500,000 in revenue, has been my experience. If you don't have that dialed in between $1 million and $2 million, you're not going to scale to 10. So it's absolutely unnecessary in the beginning and it's absolutely essential at scale.